How did a fledgling nation, born from revolution on the edge of a vast continent, rise to become the world's preeminent superpower? The story of America's ascent is a captivating tapestry woven from threads of ambition, struggle, innovation, and resilience. In the late 18th century, a group of colonies clinging to the eastern seaboard of North America dared to challenge the might of the British Empire. The Declaration of Independence, signed in 1776, was a bold proclamation of self-determination, a beacon of liberty that ignited a firestorm of revolution. The fledgling nation, forged in the crucible of war, emerged victorious, securing its independence and embarking on a remarkable journey. The early years were fraught with challenges. The newly formed government, operating under the Articles of Confederation, struggled to unite the disparate colonies. But from these early trials emerged a spirit of compromise and a commitment to forming a more perfect union. The Constitution, ratified in 1788, established a framework for a stronger federal government, one capable of guiding the nation through its formative years. Fueled by a belief in their own destiny, Americans embarked on a period of westward expansion, pushing the boundaries of their nation from the Atlantic to the Pacific. This era, often referred to as Manifest Destiny, was marked by both opportunity and conflict. Pioneers driven by dreams of land and prosperity pushed westward, displacing Native American populations and forever altering the landscape. As the nation grew geographically, so too did its industrial might. The discovery of vast natural resources, coupled with a surge in immigration, fueled rapid industrialization. Factories sprang up in cities like Boston, New York, and Pittsburgh, transforming the nation from an agrarian society to an industrial powerhouse. The invention of the cotton gin revolutionized the South's economy, but it also deepened the nation's reliance on enslaved labor. The issue of slavery, a festering wound on the nation's conscience, would eventually erupt, dividing the nation and leading to a bloody conflict that would test the very fabric of American democracy. The American Civil War, a brutal conflict that pitted brother against brother, erupted in 1861. For 4 long years, the nation was consumed by a war that claimed the lives of over 600,000 Americans. The war was a test of not only military strength but also of the ideals upon which the nation was founded. In the end, the Union prevailed, preserving the nation and ending the institution of slavery. The period of Reconstruction that followed was a time of profound social and political upheaval as the nation grappled with the legacy of slavery and the challenge of integrating formerly enslaved people into society. Despite the deep scars left by the war, the United States emerged from this period more unified and determined than ever before. The late 19th century saw a surge in economic growth, technological innovation, and westward expansion, solidifying America's position as a rising power on the world stage. The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed an unprecedented explosion of industrial growth and technological innovation in the United States. Entrepreneurs like Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, and Henry Ford revolutionized industries such as steel, oil, and automobiles, creating vast fortunes and transforming the American economy. This period, known as the Second Industrial Revolution, saw the rise of mass production, the expansion of railroads, and the electrification of cities. However, this period of rapid industrialization was not without its challenges. Labor unrest, income inequality, and the exploitation of workers became pressing social issues. Progressive reformers fought for better working conditions, government regulation of big business, and social welfare programs to address these growing disparities. A world in conflict, America's defining moment, world wars, and global leadership. The 20th century dawned with Europe embroiled in the chaos of World War I. Initially reluctant to enter the fray, the United States was drawn into the conflict in 1917, tipping the balance of power and helping to secure an Allied victory. World War II, An even more devastating global conflict erupted in 1939. Once again, the United States played a pivotal role, deploying troops and resources on a massive scale. The war's end in 1945 marked the beginning of a new era, one in which the United States emerged as a global superpower, standing as a bulwark against tyranny and a champion of democracy. The Cold War, a battle of ideologies and the dawn of superpower status. The aftermath of World War II saw the rise of two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. Locked in an ideological struggle between capitalism and communism, the two nations engaged in a decades-long Cold War, characterized by proxy wars, espionage, and a nuclear arms race that threatened global annihilation. The Cold War tested America's resolve and its commitment to containing the spread of communism. From the Korean War to the Vietnam War, the United States found itself engaged in conflicts around the globe, defending its interests and supporting its allies. Domestically, the Cold War fueled anxieties about communist infiltration and led to a period of McCarthyism, characterized by suspicion and persecution of suspected communists. However, the Cold War also spurred technological advancements, particularly in the fields of aerospace and nuclear energy. American culture, a global force, from Hollywood to Silicon Valley. As the 20th century progressed, American culture, fueled by its economic and military might, spread throughout the globe. Hollywood films, American music, and consumer goods became ubiquitous symbols of American influence, shaping tastes and aspirations worldwide. The late 20th century saw the rise of Silicon Valley and the dawn of the digital age. American ingenuity and entrepreneurial spirit drove innovation in computing, software, and the internet, transforming the way we live, work, and communicate. Companies like Microsoft, Apple, and Google became global giants, their products and services shaping the modern world. Challenges and opportunities, navigating the 21st century and beyond. Today, the United States faces a complex array of challenges, both domestic and international. Economic inequality, political polarization, climate change, and global terrorism are just a few of the issues that demand attention. Yet, despite these challenges, the United States remains a beacon of hope and opportunity for many. Its spirit of innovation, its commitment to democratic ideals, and the resilience of its people continue to inspire the world. As the United States navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it will undoubtedly continue to play a leading role on the world stage, shaping the course of human history for generations to come.